guys. No, I did not do dreads. I don't do it. I just did short braids. Point blank period. I'm getting comfortable. Anyway, what do you do? What it is? What it do? What it do? What it is? Yo, watch it. Say it to me. Watch this. Watch this. Mona. Watch this. Because the story time that I'm about to give y'all is going chissa. What's going on? No. Right here, we do it like this. What it do? What it is? What it do? What it do? What it is? What it do? What it is? What it do? What it do? What it is? What it do? What it is? What it do? What it do? What it is? What it is? Guys, I'm tired. I'm so sorry. I'm just so tired, man. But before we start our video, please don't forget to go subscribe, comment down below, and go ring that bell. Road to 400 subscribers, people. We've been blah 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 blah. Can we just already get to 400? I mean, what's up? What's up? Anyway, so today's story time is gonna be about the time I got bullied, and it was crazy, my nigga. I don't know how I can still talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it because it was in the past, and I've moved on from it. And I'm strong, you know, what's that called? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Remember that song? I used to be so in love with that song, I remember, because that was my jam. Anyway, this lady's walking up to her car. Anyway, so the story time starts like this. So my standard 7, right? I went to Eagles Academy. What's up, the Eagles? Anyway, so yeah, I went to school at Eagles Academy, and then from one I went to school at in SA. I don't know if I should say the name of the school. I don't think I should say it. Anyway, yeah, I went to school in SA because my parents thought Hormanje. Shapo, most of my relatives, they stay there, you know, most, you see. So, like, you know, as much as ako bora, you know, ako twan every weekend, okay, ko bomang, lola kaya. I'm like, okay, happy I was a minor, so whatever they said, I did. But right now, I'm like, what you talking about? Anyway, and my brother, like, had school there, like, from 2 till from 5, so they thought that I was gonna do it. Anyway, so yeah, I went to school then from 1. It was great. The first term was crazy because I was learning different things. The prefects apparently you know, and stuff like that. But those kind of prefects, they never did it. Some but I never came across those ones. You know, I came across the most nicest ones. Yeah, and I really love them. Anyway, going and moving forward. So manje you know, it's just from 1. You know, it's grade 8, my bad. It's grade 8, and first term, it's all nice. It's all groovy. It's all nice, my nigga. You know, I'm not even thinking of home, you know. So I meet different people. And then I met a friend of mine. We're gonna name her Zoe, right? We're gonna name her Zoe. She's Xhosa, she's Kaladi, you know. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna be a friend, cause, you know, point blank period. So Zoe and I were very close, man. We were very close. Starting from I don't even remember how we came about to be friends. We were so close, and you know, it was just really amazing, so cool. Me and Zoe were really close, and that's when I met my roommates. I had 3 roommates. We're gonna call them Amanda, Loranda, Tazanda. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna remember those names. Anyway, so Amanda was really kind. She was more of a basketball player, you know, like she was those something tomboyish, but tota like she was the bomb, you know. And then there was Lorenza, tota she was all about the trends. She was, you know, she always looked good, my nigga, you know. And then there was Zaranda. She was also chilled, you know. She on her side with Tata. She was just chilled, you know. My roommates are the chillest people ever. So I met them because I was sharing the same room with them. We had our own items we had to pack, you know, clothes and food, everything. And they Zelanda and Lorenda like schooled at that school ever since they were in primary. So Bonnet, it's just nothing. Anyway, so cool. Monday, okay, sharp first term, yeah, I hit the second term. Okay, now I'm getting used to everything, everybody, you know, the people who are in boarding, I'm getting used to all of them. Humanati, you know, there's the not prom, sorry, what's it called? Like these Nyana events, both sleepovers and stuff like that, you know. Events, you know, like anybody school can have, you know, whether it's I don't know, any event like whereby it's movie night, you know, those nice things. It was nice, you know. And you know, cool, this is term 2 now, the start of term 2. Everything seemed okay, you know. My grades be popping up, you know. They're just there, you know, not perfect, but they're just there. And you know, I had a favorite teacher. She was our registered teacher is in like our main teacher, like for our grade. Like there was grade 8A, grade 8E, grade 8F, grade 8 what, you know. And she was a teacher for, I forgot I was in grade 8 what, anyway. So cool. I remember she's talking about how she met her husband and he was like her, and he is her like high school sweetheart, and she, you know, she gave me the motivation. Anyway, fast and forward. So cool, term 2, still getting, you know, it was just fine, it was just okay. And then boom, there was a time where me and Zoe were just chilling outside. So Zoe came about to be friends with these other group of girls, which had 2 Botswana girls. Those girls, I don't know what names because they're not important in the story. Anyway, so those 2 Botswana girls, so I talked to them and stuff. I thought that okay, and we're just together here. So kabanga futi sharp, these girls are 4 or 5, I forgot, and they're in like a group. So Zoe was also their friends, you know, and I was not wanting to be in that group. I'm just trying to be cool with everybody because she is friends with them. I can about beef, I can about nothing, but I was a minor, I didn't know so much about that. And funny enough is that the year before I went and schooled in SA, I had a page to stop bullying, you know what to do, I never in my life thought I would actually go through this. Never. Cool. And so Zoe was friends with these girls and stuff like that, and seems like they never liked me. Half of them they didn't like me. For why, for who, for what? Angazi. Cool. So these girls are all friends, whatever, and I'm trying to be cool with them. And my roommates are like, bro, just leave those girls alone, leave Zoe alone and her friends. I'm like, bro, I understand, but you guys are always busy, and you know, I don't be having anybody to chill with like that. Like, so cool. So coming to these like the dining hall, where we're always eating. So you always sit with your roommates or your friends or whoever. Cool. So I would always sit with my roommates. My roommates were the best, bro. We're the best. You know, we're really the best. So it was Sunday. It was Sunday, couple like 4. That's when we eat our, I don't know what's it called, honeymoon. Cool. So we vibe. So I'm about to go out. So Zoe and her friends are going out. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting hurt, you know. And she's not chilling with me. Her vibe is just different. I don't know what's going on. Cool. Manje, I left her, you know. That's when I'm like, you know what, let me just distance myself from her. But there were also Botswana girls there, so I'd always talk to them, you know. As much as they were like older than me, they were in grade 9, grade 10, you know, I'd still talk to them. Cool. Manje, fast forward. So yeah, no, coming to one afternoon. So Zoe's outside with her friends, and then I go to her. I'm like, okay, hi, what's up, what's going on? And her and her other friends are taking pictures. So Zoe's on some, let's take a picture, really. And then one of the girls are like, no, we don't want to take a picture with her. I'm like, okay. And I'm just there. I'm like, I mean, I know that you don't like me, but what's wrong with the picture, So man, cool, it's just fine. I'm like, then that's when I was like, wow, these girls don't like me. So yeah, no, I kept on ignoring them, I kept on ignoring them, and they would laugh at me here and there, but I never put it into my mind because I never knew what they were laughing about. So yeah, no, Zoe's now spending so much time with them. She has now left me. For why, I don't know. She just left me on the, she just left me. So I'm just there. I'm like, so you don't want to be my friend, but it's fine, it's cool. I'm gonna be just with my roommates and other people that anyway, cool. And then one night came about after we had dinner. It was a Friday. I don't know what it was. So that night, I almost said her name. That night, Zoe was sitting on the bench. There were benches outside of our item. Zoe was sitting alone on the bench, and she was crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She would tell me her problems of her family. I would always talk to her about it. I don't know what I would say to her. I don't know. But I would, I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, no, it's okay, nothing. I'm like, no, tell me what's wrong. And then she just stood up and left. I'm like, what did she just do? I'm like, yeah, okay. So on this, hey, it was Sunday because our lady, that lady who took care of us, I forgot what she's called. So she was about to check our cupboards if they're clean and if they're home and if you understand. So I go to my room with to my roommates, and my roommates have started already doing their things, and then I'm just there, starting to pack my clothes properly and stuff like that. And I just there talking, or like, hey guys, we have to do our things properly this time, because there's a time where our room was supposed to clean the corridor. Mosadi, what like garbage, what, but and it's like, look, clean it. I'm like, yeah, hey. It was crazy. Anyway, fast forward. So I'm putting my things together. I am doing what I'm supposed to do, and one of the girls came to my room, and she's like, Dile, Zoe's crying. Zoe's crying. I'm like, she's crying, and now I'm getting like kind of mad or sad. I'm like, why is she crying? I mean, I asked her what's wrong, but she didn't want to tell me. So cool, manje, I go to her room. She's not there. Her roommates are also not there. And then I went back to my room, and then one of the girls also came and is like, had to go room. I'm like, yo, drama. Yabo mang, yo, drama. I go like a boss, I go, but then I want one of my roommates to go with me. But then Amanda went with me though, because I don't know, she just wanted to see what's going on. So cool. I'm just there, sounding that just there, sitting, and angle. Woo! I'll blur that out. Zoe is just there, holding her phone. And I'm just down like, Kanti, when's what's happening? I mean, what's going on? And I'm just there, I'm like, quiet. So I'm holding my black top because, it was just in a rush thing. And I'm sitting down on one of the girls' beds. And then one of the girls are like, apparently you're talking about us. Apparently you're saying this, that. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, where. I'm like, apparently? Happy, wait. Happy, whoa. Nah? Saying that, and I'm just there looking at them confused, like, what you talking about? And then like Zoe was telling us what. In my head, I'm like, okay, that's some things that I said because they didn't like me, And one of the girls, nobody beat her, manje, beat her. So another girls are answer, why are you smiling? Because now I have a thing of like when I'm just like this and then I'm just smiling, or I don't know, it just happens because why are you smiling? And they started calling me names. And I'm talking about 3 of the girls who are about they were just on me. And my roommate was just there like, she was just looking at the whole thing. And I'm just there, I'm like, why isn't Zoe saying anything? Because like, wow, fine, I'm just there, quiet. And they just and I'm like, yo. And then one of the girls opened the door like, woo, and then we're thinking, you disgust me, get out. My nigga, I'm like, did she just say I disgust her? And I'm just there, I'm like, I took my black top, and I just walked my nyana out of the room, and I went into my roommate. I think Shilong went or something. No, what? I don't remember. So, and then I got into the room with my roommates. I remember as soon as I closed that door, I fell down to my knees and I started crying. I started blizzardably, even if that's not a word, crying. I was crying my eyes out, my niggas. And my roommates just came running. What's wrong with Adile? And I couldn't even speak, my nigga. I couldn't speak for nothing. And then they knew, and then they went to their room, and then Zalina was like, you know, yeah, she's saying a lot of things, and I'm just there. Even I was already done tingering my closet, and then I just put my black top Harley, and then I closed, and then I was just there on my bed, and then I went to take my Vaslap kits and then I just did this manana until I passed out, and then I slept. The next morning, so now like I used to wake up like early. I don't know, it just happened. I'd wake up Kabo 3 because Kabo 3 till like 4, that's when like the hot water is there. So people would just wake up and then they'll go bath. And then after an hour when everybody's supposed to wake up, because everybody was supposed to wake up at 5. So, and then 5 I would wake up and wash and wear my uniform, just dress up properly and stuff like that. So cool. Once I went to because that time our room woke up like late, couple 5. So we just went, and then I went to shower, because there were only showers. Went to shower, and then one of the girls came to me and like, I'm so sorry for what happened. The same girl who said you disgust me came to me and apologized and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. And my eyes were red. They were big. They were cool. The other Mutsana girl came to me and I'm like, wow. But then I'm like, yeah, it's okay. So fine. That day, obviously, I went to school. I was just thinking, and that's when the whole emotional state just went. It just went, not, but like too much. I just didn't feel myself. It was just so bad, my nigga. It was even bad for my grades and stuff like that. And then I told my mom about it. Actually, I told my brother, and then my brother told my mom about it, because I always communicate with my brother and not my parents so much until like they called me and stuff. So fine, I'd send him messages like, I want to get out of here, I can't stand it here, bro. Said as messages. I'm wondering how he felt, don't know. So cool. And then I went, and then like ending of term 2, and then I transferred. Yeah, I transferred, coming back into SA. That's when I went to Mega Size. Yeah, guys. And it was late because no school was gonna take me, because it was like term 3. It was the start of term 3, my bad. The start of term 3. Yeah. And then I came back, and then I scored a Mega Size and stuff like that. So ever since my ending of Form 1 till Form 5, I went to school in Mega Size. Yeah. So apparently those girls got suspended, and the whole time for the holidays they had to clean the D8, the dining hall, and the whole school. I'm like, that's really nice, but guess who's going to be damaged forever and ever? Not forever and ever, but yeah. And then I'm just there, I'm like, okay, you know, my mom would update me. And then once, I saw one of the girls, the Motswana girl, and she was in Pakala, and I'm just there looking at her, and she's looking at me. Cool. Then Sheba. You know, so I never got like as a counselor or a psychologist and stuff, because you know it didn't end there. It continued from 2, my classmates, but it wasn't as bad as an essay, you know. From 3, kind of the same thing. Maybe my friends, my own friends, it's a whole reputation of what happened. Guys, nangile kya di bona kabuling mina, and I'm still like this, my nigga. I could have been dead or something, you know. But once I started attending fellowship, my life changed. I was praying a lot, getting prophecies, speaking in tongues, got my deliverance, just only because of God, guys. If it wasn't for him, I don't know. I don't lie to you. I mean, if it wasn't for him, y'all could have not even been seen. I could have been not making this story time right now. You know? At times, you know what? Wow. But then, thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope that you guys learned a lot. And, you know, it was not a good time of my life. It was not. The fact that it continued, and you know, I told people about it, and then they'd help me here and there, but the help was in my soul. It needed, you know, like the help that was needed was my soul. It was not me having a counselor or a psychologist. No, it was not going to be enough. The best people that gave me advices, they gave me advices and it helped me, but the most help that I needed and that I got was from God. He healed me, he delivered me. You know, I can even laugh about this, because I remember once I told some girl, I cried. I didn't even finish the whole sentence, but I started crying because, guys, it was painful. It was so painful, guys, and it was way painful because, you know, I was not so much communicative, you know, because I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand what I was going through. But we thank the Lord Almighty that I pulled through, and everything is now great. It's amazing. Guys, pray. Seek God's face, because yay, he will indeed save you, you know. But thank you guys for watching my video. Please don't forget to go subscribe, comment down below, and go ring that bell. Sis, I'm going to tell you, and nigga, I'm going to tell you, there are going to be more and more story times. That's point blank period. It's all about the rainbows, the positivity. I don't know what I just said. It's all about the rainbows, the positivity, the skin, and it's so hot. But I am out. Guys, don't forget to go subscribe, comment down below, and go ring that bell, okay? Road to 400 subscribers, okay? Bye-bye.